welcome again. This is Vancouver Entertainment Magazine. I'm your host, EJ Love, and I'm here with
Justin Linsangen.
Justin Linsangen, better known as Justin Patrick, and blues and guitar extraordinaire. Wonderful to have you.
Wonderful to see you.
Yes, brother. How's things been?
Things have been good. Been doing a lot of practicing for Sunday, as usual every Sunday.
Yes.
And I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying my time off.
Yeah. Well, how's COVID been for you, man? How's it, changed the way you've done things?
Well, we used to work with each other, Eric.
Yeah.
And
Shh.
it's been good. It's been good.
Yeah.
I'd stay positive. There's a lot of things going on, and I pray for those that are struggling with it right now.
Oh yeah, everyone in this town is doing a little bit of struggling. It's a different day and age, that's for sure. Now, I want to get into you as an artist and your growth and how you've come to be to where you are now. You've got an album that you're in production, post-production right now that's going on, and we'll discuss a little bit of that. But I want to start with you as a young man. When did you pick up the axe?
I picked up the axe. As far as the story is concerned, I got my first axe at 7.
Oh yeah.
And but I didn't pick it up till I was 13. And from 13 till now, I've been rocking away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who? Where did you get this influence from? Where did it come from?
My influence came from Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
I used to always watch his videos when I was a kid,
Right.
and listen to my dad's old cassette tapes, and fell in love with rock and roll.
Okay. And expound upon that a little bit more. What besides the music that you were listening to as a youth, where did it all of the drive and the determination to become the person that you are now with the music?
I went to school for that, so
Where'd you go?
I went to VCC,
Okay.
and I was taught to write. I took a photojournalism class, and it was great. And they wanted me to be in a school band,
Right.
and I was part of that for 5 years.
Right. Did you find that exciting during that period of?
Yeah, it built me a lot of experience.
Yeah.
And how to interact with people.
Right. Now that's important too, because you want to put a product out there that is going to reach out into the masses and that people understand and grow to love. So with that being said, how was it for you to eventually evolve to the stage and perform like that? How was that for you?
It took a while because I had a lot of stage fright when I was younger.
Right.
I didn't know very much guitar work as far as just like practicing with the band. I had to learn, and it helped a lot.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it helped a lot.
Now, who are some of the other influences? Now, you've played live on stage, as I mentioned, and who are some of the cats that stick in your mind that you really enjoyed playing with and grew up playing with?
I give a lot of props to my bandmates.
Yeah.
They really helped me along.
The names?
My drummer is Mike, and my bass player is Nate.
Okay.
And they've been a wonderful success for me,
Right.
because they helped me grow.
Right. Now, your blues background, you got a real heavy blues background. Essentially, how did you get into blues besides listening to Hendrix? I know there were other influences out there. How did you end up going into the blues?
I just love listening to it, man.
Yeah.
And learning from different guys like my friend Gary Chalk.
Okay.
And I got into the blues because my dad had these old cassette tapes.
Right.
And I fell in love with like B.B. King and Elvis Presley
Right
and
on.
all
Yeah.
sorts of stuff, man. It's just, it blows me away.
Yeah. Yeah.
The guitar work is like, oh man, I want to do that.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh, cool. Cool. So now tell me about your album that you've got coming out here now, and talk about some of the songs you've written for this album, and who is on this album with you.
Mike and Nate have been have been very helpful to this album and this work.
Okay.
And
Now Mike and Nate, what's their last names?
Michael Hardy and Nate Manning.
Okay. So that the audience knows. Give them props.
I give them props, and we have a song called "Keep the Faith." Right now, it's like Mike calls it a Tom Petty parody thing,
Right.
and it talks about my life in the music industry, and I've also written that song for the people that are suffering through this COVID-19.
Right.
But I did write the song 2 years before this. So.
Okay. Talk about your life in music for a second here, because that's interesting to me. You touched on it a bit, but talk about the ins and outs and the struggles of this business and trying to make it here in Vancouver.
Well, when I was 17, I did a lot of open mics till I was in my early 20s. And I learned from a lot of people. And I had a great time. And I learned to be a better person on and off the stage.
Okay.
But I was battling through a lot of depression in high school at that time. And I was bullied a lot, so music kind of just helped me through the heartache of everything.
Right. Talk about a little bit about that growth process too, of coming out of that and how music saved you. I think it's important. There's other cats like you out there. You're not the only one, and whatever you want to say right here and now, let them know, man. How has it brought you to where you are now?
It brought me. I don't know what to say. It brought me a lot of joy and peace when I'm by myself, sitting in the room with the guitar, right. and even singing kind of like brings it out because it's a writing process.
Right.
So this album, it talks about my life and the hard journeys that I've gone through to be in this world now.
Right. It's important. It's very important. Talk about more, too, the process of writing those feelings out and writing that emotion out and actually bringing it to the stage. How does that transform into what it does and what you're trying to convey?
Can you?
Well, I mean, like, does it? Where does it bring you to that place where you find contentment? How do you put a song together about the things and the struggles you're going through and making it, move out there, making it happen? How does that work for you?
The lyrics come from the heart, and I write the guitar notes first before I do the lyrics,
Okay.
and it helps me find a meaning to the song.
Right. And so when you finally have the finished product, are you happy with it? Does it genuinely? Do you get the praise and the support you need to
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I go to these shows every time, and I hear people sing.
Yeah.
And it brings a big smile to my face. Like, thank you very much.
Yeah. Oh, we've done it too, actually.
Absolutely. Oh, those guys loved it.
Yeah. I think Christmas time was a pretty good time for you and I. We got to get on stage there and have some fun for a minute. I know what it's like. And
well, what happened Christmas time?
Oh, well, Christmas, we had our Christmas party over at our place where we work together. And, we just improvised and got up on stage and My man grabbed the axe, and I went to town on the mic.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh, it was a lot of fun, a lot of fun, a lot of joy. But yeah, so now how many songs we got on this new album that you got coming out?
Right now we have 9.
9.
9 that's written.
Yeah.
Altogether 15.
Okay, and it's just the trio of you, the 3 of you guys out there doing this, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Who's the producer?
We're all doing it in house right now, so we're going to a friend named Mike.
Yeah.
We're starting. His last name is Irish.
Irish, Mike Irish. Okay.
We're gonna be working with him, and yeah, just get these songs in its place, and
Right.
it's been a good journey for all of us
Right.
to get to where we are right now,
Cool.
and we love performing at the Morrissey, man.
Yeah.
Every Sunday, it's just a blast, and
Right.
I get to meet new people, and they enjoy us very much. So
Right. Right. So I guess we don't have a release date on it, but it's in the making right now.
It's in the making.
It's in the pipeline. And again, like I say, we could find you on.
you can find me at Justin Patrick on Facebook
Okay.
or Justin Patrick Blues Band on Instagram.
Right. Right. Wonderful. Wonderful. And you're there at the Morrissey every Sunday night?
Every Sunday night, and then hopefully we can do some more other like outdoor stuff too.
Right.
Kind of play in a park or something. And
Cool. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being on our show.
Thank you very much, Eric.
I loved having you. So everyone can check us out on Facebook. Right?
Facebook. Yep.
All right. We got it. Justin, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right, brother.